Hi, Internet.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, guys.
Hi. How y'all doing?
Doing
going on?
good.
Welcome to the Friday Night SmackDown review. This is your hosts, the Internet Screwjobs. I'm your host, Mr. Mac. On my right is your host, Miss Marie, and underneath us is our third host, the Wrestling Rage Baiter.
What's up, everybody?
We had moments, we had events, we had matches, we had wrestling. We're going to talk about it.
I'm weak.
So, without further ado, let's get right on into it. Tonight is August 21st, 2026. SmackDown was live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, which that will come into significance a little bit later. But the show tonight opened up with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton ahead of their match going into not Saturday night's main event, Sunday night's main event. I almost said Saturday. But basically they were walking, and the stipulation got put on them that if they lay a hand on each other, if they lay a finger on each other, then they can't challenge for the title anymore. I think this is a good move because neither wrestler needs to get hurt going into the match, with Randy coming off his back injury. Cody obviously has a history of injuries with his pec and stuff like that. They don't want anything like that. And I think it helps build the animosity towards that. After that, we had Tama Tonga and Talatanga, the MFTs, defeat Damian Priest and R-Truth, our friend Arsenio's childhood hero. Decent match. I mean, nothing too crazy.
Right.
We knew Tama and Tala were gonna win. There's a bigger feud coming that we're gonna talk later, and I think this was just to finish off R-Truth and Damian Priest, because I believe, if I'm mistaken, Damian Priest is set to go down to Mexico for a while. I believe.
To the PR.
Triple A.
Damian Priest and Triple A, fun.
I'm not mad.
I think he can
become El Campeon again.
I'm not mad at
El Campeon.
El Grande Arcano is about to get some competition down there once he beats Dom.
Yep.
After that, we move into the United States Championship situation with Trick and Baron. Trick wants another shot at Baron Corbin, but now there's an extra role in the sheet. Lil Yachty is going to fight Corbin, and if Lil Yachty can last 5 minutes, then Baron Corbin is going to fight Trick Williams at Sunday night's main. So
I truly believe. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I truly believe that this is just gonna be a comedy match. Like, it's gonna be a match with a lot of shenanigans in it. But I don't know. It's just like, I'm happy that Baron Corbin's back in WWE and everything. I really have a problem with Baron Corbin, but I don't know. I feel like this feud has just run its course, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I feel like it's time for a fresh storyline for this title picture, for this U.S. title. Don't get me wrong. I like Trick. I like Baron Corbin.
Me too. Big
I
Trick
just
Williams
want
fan.
to see like a fresh opponent for Baron Corbin.
I think the big thing with this is we're just buying our time until the Money in the Bank starts.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be in the Money in the Bank, and if my personal opinion, he should win it.
He definitely should be an odds-on favorite to win Money in the Bank. I'm with you there.
Yeah, because there's been reports saying that Trick should win the Money in the Bank. Have Trick win the Money in the Bank. That's
There have.
the reports that I read on from what I read. Trick should put the bank briefcase
There
on
have.
Trick.
There have. Williams in the bank, and that would be
Yep.
awesome. But the only thing is, we're still 2 weeks away from Saturday night's main event. So Sunday night's main event. So it's just got to drag this out a little bit longer. And then
Just
we can
a
get
teeny tiny bit longer.
Until
I'm curious to see what Lil Yachty does though, because a lot of these celebrities, a lot of celebrities, they come in, they take one bump or two and they go, but some celebrities, we're looking right at you, Bad Bunny, come in and they do the work. They put in the work, they train, they put on those bangers that we want to see.
right.
That's
And
true.
I'm curious to see if, I don't know if Lil Yachty has trained or not. I hope he has, but
I heard he has been training though. I heard he has been training a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He has been doing some training from what I've heard.
Lil Yachty has definitely been one of the better celebrities involved with WWE, especially as of recently. Like he's came in, like he knows how to get over with the crowd. He's even taken some bumps, which shout out to him for that. Because some wrestlers, they just come in, get a payday, but Lil Yachty, he actually cares about his craft and everything like that, and nothing but respect there.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, this is a very tragic moment.
Yes, it was.
We're supposed to have a match between Julia and Blake Monroe, but
forever.
Hashtag justice for
Julia
Julia.
was making her entrance. Yep. Julia's making her entrance. And well, actually before then, we'll backtrack a little bit. Backstage, Kathy went to interview Blake, and she was like she couldn't find anything to wear, and gave a little interview, a little heel heated with Kathy Kelly. But then Julia's entrance, she ran out and from behind, basically squashed her, hit her with a neutralizer, which shout out Antonio Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli.
Right. Real one.
And the match never happened.
Right.
The burial of Julia continues.
And it's so sad because it's just like anybody that knows me knows that I'm a big Julia fan. I advocate hard for her getting pushed in the main event scene. Well, it didn't even have to be the main event scene, just her getting a push in WWE in general.
Yes.
Because if any of y'all watched her stuff in Stardom, y'all will know that Julia is a top female talent wherever she goes.
Exactly, she is.
And the fact that WWE isn't using her is criminal. Even with Blake Monroe, the stuff that they did before signing with WWE, back when Blake Monroe was known as Mariah May. Like, if you go back and look at their program back then, like, amazing.
I have a question for you guys, though. Do you guys feel like it was too soon for Julia to go to the main roster?
Yes. Because she got called up around the same time Stephanie Bakir got called up. And credit to Stephanie Bakir, she got herself over and she's doing great for herself. But I think Julia really could have benefited more time in NXT, probably had another title reign that and really established herself. And then this year would have been a good time to call her up to the main roster. She could have been a challenger for Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
She could be positioned as a Money in the Bank winner right now, but yeah, she got called up way too prematurely.
You know, I don't know if this is a hot take, but it's probably not gonna be. Main roster fumble Julia.
Yep,
So far,
Cause it's
so
like,
far.
yeah, so far. Cause it's like Kyrie, like to piggyback off of what Kyrie said. The fact that they should have kept her in NXT, have her do like more, have another title run. But it's like now you got her at the main roster. You had her win the US title. Where's her storylines going? Don't get me wrong, I love Julia, but it's like, come on now. I felt like it was just too soon for her to go to the main roster, and you see the outcome. I feel like she's getting back. I feel like I said this. I'm saying this. She's getting lost in the shuffle in the main roster.
sure is.
She's getting lost in the shuffle. And I didn't want this for Julia. I didn't want this for Julia. I just feel like they should have kept her on the NXT, build her up on main roster. Don't get to the main roster, but I feel like her stuff. Don't get me wrong, her stuff in Stardom. Like I watched some of her stuff like in Stardom. Amazing work, amazing work. Shout out Julia, amazing work in Stardom. But I just feel like they should have kept her in NXT so she could have that that push for when she goes to the main roster.
Yep.
Or even send her down to AAA.
I don't want to be mad at that either.
Send her down to Mexico. Give her a run in Mexico. I mean,
her and Jordan Grace.
I don't know about this.
Let's not even get into talking about Jordan Grace.
That's a topic for another time.
We will get back to that.
It is. I don't know. SmackDown's booking of the women. It feels like ever since Rhea got hurt, SmackDown doesn't know how to book women.
Right.
I agree.
Ever since. And it's like, why? All these women here ready to go. At least you could at least give Jordan Grace 5 minutes on SmackDown. You could at least give Kiana James 5 minutes on SmackDown. You could at least give Julia 5 minutes. No. Nothing.
Fatal Influences hasn't even begun enough time. Like I know they just won all the championships, but they haven't even gotten enough time to develop. It feels like it was rushed.
It does. Unfortunately, I feel like that was because Brie Bella got hurt, but that's another topic for another day.
SmackDown has a lot of talented women, but just little time to do anything with them.
Right. Because the only thing right now we're seeing on SmackDown is Jade and Charlotte and Alexa. That's all we're seeing.
Jade, Charlotte, Alexa. Now Chelsea Green's starting to get pushed. They had her win the title, thankfully.
Yeah.
Lash and Nia are coming back. Which, hey, no disrespect to Lash Legend. She's a rising star.
Amazing.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, cause
big shout out to Lash Legend. We love you over here.
She is a star in the making. Cause that stuff she did at the Rumble, the way her I feel like she was Lash. I feel like she was the MVP of that Rumble. Like that, she has that star quality. I feel like as soon as she came to the main roster and teamed up with Nia, I feel like it was something. I don't know what it is, She just has that it factor. She just has that it factor. Like,
You know what though? You know what? I'm gonna backtrack even farther. Ever since Jordan Grace got hurt,
yeah.
because I think it was supposed to be Jordan Grace versus Jade Cargill for the championship, WrestleMania, with Jade Cargill winning.
Yeah.
Which, fast forward, it's 2020, but she should have won. We are, and of the three women involved in that title picture, who we thought were going to be in that title picture, one of them still around.
Right.
Jade.
Yeah. That's true.
Jordan Grace is nowhere to be found, and Rhea Ripley on the shelf.
Yeah.
Which, no disrespect to Rhea, we hope you get better soon.
Right.
But the booking decision was not the right one there.
It wasn't. Rhea didn't even need it. Honestly, she was already made.
I feel like that Rhea being hurt, I felt like preparing her to come back at the Rumble.
I don't know.
But time will tell. Time will tell, though, with her injury. Time will tell.
I mean, she had surgery, so we'll see. Knee surgery is nothing to play around with. So
yeah,
we'll see. But it's only, I think it's only going to get worse, because not only is Rhea going to come back, Bianca's coming back soon.
and then Naomi,
I think, is going to be on Raw again, which that's fine.
Yeah.
But once Bianca comes back, it's over. I feel for some of these women, and it's sad, because Bianca was the biggest women's star company. She still might be.
Right.
Next to Rhea.
I agree with that.
You put your two biggest women's stars on the same show. It's over. They can literally just run them two against each other for the rest of eternity, and people are going to buy tickets.
Or Charlotte, either too.
Yep.
But
you guys want to hear a hot take?
What's up?
I think Charlotte's career is coming to an end soon.
Yeah, I can see.
She's at that stage in her career where she's just there to put people over.
Yeah, I see. That's what I see. She's about to be approaching 40 soon.
She is in her 40s now.
She is in her 40s.
40 this year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
She is in her 40s. So, her, and I feel my career is coming to an end soon too. But yeah, once Bianca comes back, that women's division.
Oh, she did just turn 40. Yeah. And
but once Becky's 37.
No, 39.
39. She's still got some time though. But we're talking about SmackDown, not Raw. Raw's fine.
Yeah, but like I said, yeah, in a way, I think it's coming to an end with Charlotte.
Moving on, we had a very pleasant surprise. Afterwards, Shinsuke Nakamura appears on the screen and starts talking about the MFTs did this. I declare war on the MFTs with my partner. And he unveils a debuting Hiromu Takahashi.
Amazing.
But that's not his name. His name is now Kiyoki.
Kyoki.
Yep.
But awesome. Love Takahashi. Him and
Yeah.
Shinsuke are gonna work wonders.
Right.
Hopefully when Naraku or Evil, whatever you want to call him, eventually gets called up,
Yeah.
he joins and they run rampant.
Right.
That's gonna be fun.
And put a shine back on SmackDown's tag team division as well, because I think they're moving in the right direction, having the Tongans the tag champs, and having Haku with them legitimizes the team even more.
Yes.
But here's the question with this. Do you guys see this SmackDown tag division improving?
It already is.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not going to be quite like how good the tag division was last year around this time, because you had the Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, the Street Profits, Fraxium, and a lot of those teams are either released or just gone.
yeah.
It's improving though. It's gotten much better than it's been. Whew. There have been some dark times for tag team wrestling.
For real. No, yeah. It has been so much.
Looking at you, Usos.
Specifically Jay Uso, in your words.
Well, no, both of them. When the Bloodline ran that tag division, when they ran that tag division in 2022, it was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Hey man, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary, bruh. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
There are things I have to say that I can't say on YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I get demonetized here.
Moving on though, we then had Lash Legend face Tiffany Stratton, which standard match, nothing crazy.
Right.
This is all just building around, I think, Chelsea versus either Nia or Lash for that women's title.
I want to see Lash get the opportunity. No disrespect to Nia intended, like Nia, but she's had enough opportunities. It's time to shine some light on the future with
And
Lash.
she's won it.
Yeah.
Lash is a star in the making.
Because Nia's already done. She's won Queen of the Ring already. She's won the one.
She won Queen of the Ring. She's won multiple women's championships.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing she hasn't done is the Money in the Bank and the Rumble.
It's Lash's time to shine. It's time for WWE to start investing in their future, and Lash is definitely a future star in the making. I'm wishing her nothing but the best.
Right.
Legend in the bank. Book it, Trips.
Exactly.
Legend in the Bank. Or Roxy in the Bank. Or Prodigy in the Bank.
One of the two.
Yeah.
After that, we got a final segment going to between Cody and Randy. Basically, the key coming out of this is that Randy isn't treating Cody as just an old friend he has an issue with. But beating Cody is part of getting to another world title run.
Oh,
which
yeah.
would love to see Randy win another world title. Do I think it's going to happen? No, but
Right.
It would be nice, but I don't think, literally and figuratively, I don't think Randy's back can carry the company like that.
Oh, wait. There was a segment that I wanted to touch on. That segment between Randy and Punk. Randy was basically telling Punk, watch out. I'm coming for you. Watch your back.
Yep.
And, just seeing them Seeing them on screen again brings you back to the early 2010s when they were feuding with each other.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And that really underrated WrestleMania match that they had, which ended with one of the best RKOs ever.
For real.
Mhm.
Like I think there's a lot of good stuff you could revisit there
Yeah.
on SmackDown if they have another feud.
Yeah. That's a feud
This
that
is
could
true.
be. Oh, that's a feud that could be reopened.
Yep, definitely.
We'll have to see. I mean, it all depends on how soon they want Punk to lose the title. I think
That is true.
'Cause that's another feud that does not need the title.
It doesn't.
That feud doesn't need a title.
But
Just like the two pros cook, basically.
yeah, speaking of the WWE Championship, last but certainly not least on the show event, which is our WWE Championship match, CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. Welcome back, KO.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And
This is Kevin's second match back since returning from injury.
Right.
which
Shout out.
we saw the return live. Just got to throw that in there.
P.S.
we did.
Guys, I lost my voice during that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna make that a trivia question on a future podcast episode. Did Marie lose her voice at SummerSlam?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say too. Y'all can fact check me on this if y'all want to, but I think that this is the very first time that Kevin Owens and CM Punk ever went one-on-one in their careers.
It was. And it was booked as the first time ever too, which is good.
Which is good.
They booked it this
I was
way.
looking forward to this. In a way, KO winning had me actually looking. KO winning that fatal 4-way actually had me looking forward to that.
They didn't even need to wrestle for this to be good. All they had to do was just cut promos, and that would have sold the feud itself.
Right.
Hey, in the words of Drew McIntyre, I prayed for this and it happened.
Right.
I mean, but yeah, this match started as it was a great match in my opinion. These two have great ring chemistry together. Their matches, they were playing it, they were keeping each other safe until eventually infamous referee bump had to happen.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
The referee was down. Kevin Owens hits Punk with a stun. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could have counted to 50 and that ref would have stayed down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Really could have.
Yeah. He could have. The ref could.
After that, CM Punk then got the opportunity to get his lick back. And then the inevitable happened.
Sammy fucking. Ooh, Lord forgive me. God forgive me. Excuse me, guys.
Wrestling.
Bleep that out. Bleep that. Bleep that.
No, we're not bleeping it because I agree. Wrestling's least favorite ranger, Sami Zayn, has appeared.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though, looks like we're once again getting Sammy and KO feuding with each other, which I'm completely fine with. Usually, I will have an issue with them redoing feuds over and over again, but with Sammy and KO, they never have bad matches against each other. The chemistry is always
But
there.
not even that. Guess who else is now involved? Punk. So it's like now it's like how is this gonna build? This story gonna build? How is it gonna intertwine?
I feel like at either Sunday night's main event or Money in the Bank, we go into a triple threat match.
Yeah, Money in the Bank.
It's got to be Money in the Bank.
Yep.
Money, there's no way Sunday nights, man. No, I could see a triple threat happening at Money in the Bank because
It
I
can't
feel
be.
like they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna build this up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
things definitely got weird in this match because Sammy tried to convince him to use the championship as a weapon. Refused. Sammy then snaps and whacks Kevin Owens in the head with the belt, which you could hear. We heard that on TV. That was loud.
I heard that too. I was like, "What the world?"
When Punk hits Kevin with a GTS and wins. Then after that, Sami Zayn completely lost it and crashed out.
Which we knew was coming. We knew.
Right.
Kevin, Sammy continued, and he hits Punk with the champion.
Predictable, but executed pretty good.
I think. I want to know my opinion.
What's
Sure.
up?
I think WWE is trying to recreate the Yes movement with Sami Zayn.
You mean the yep movement? No, let me stop.
They
Oh my god!
having him get screwed out of championship opportunities, only
And
for him to
especially-
eventually win it at WrestleMania,
And
which news WrestleMania obviously is in Saudi Arabia.
And especially in wrestling, we all know that sequels are never good. They can't recreate the Yes movement because that was something once in a lifetime and organic, and it had the right wrestler in the right place at the right time.
Right.
Yep.
And Sami Zayn just isn't that wrestler in the right place. I'm not going to slander Sammy like you do, but still, it's just like you really can't force that just to appease
The fans.
the Saudi fans. Yeah,
Yeah, just to is one country.
exactly. Which
It's it almost feels like it's 2017 and they're having Jinder Mahal win the championship again.
Oh my gosh!
You.
Let me not.
That's what it feels like.
man.
Not
Don't get me
gender.
started.
Oh, that
No disrespect to gender, but
I know.
But the 2010s, that was a rough time to be a wrestling fan. That was one rough decade.
Yeah, that was a rough jacket.
Sami
Sami Zayn obviously. Sami Zayn's a better wrestler than Jinder Mahal and has a way better track record and a way better resume than Jinder Mahal, but it does kind of feel like he has. That's what they're trying to do.
Right.
They have a market because maybe they're losing money in Saudi Arabia or they're losing interest or something. I don't know. I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but for some reason, Sami Zayn has now been inserted into the main event scene.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah.
He was in the main event scene before
Yeah.
when he fought Roman at Elimination Chamber 3 years ago, and that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This just doesn't feel great.
It was organic. Sammy was in the right place at the right time. He was built up organically. This just doesn't seem like an organic build.
Right. It doesn't.
Like Sammy winning the championship to begin with, it was a complete shocker.
It was shocked. I was shocked. I
Me
didn't
too.
I didn't expect that to happen.
No, we were like, all right, whatever. Sammy's gonna lose in Saudi again. Let's move on with our day. And he didn't lose, and we were like, okay,
Right.
let's
Nah, I ain't
Right.
gonna lie. That
roll with it.
not gonna lie. That had my that like that when that notification dropped on my phone, I was lost for words. My mouth dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm like, in that moment, I was like, is this real or am I tripping?
Right.
And I had to rewatch. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Right.
That's how I felt about that when Sammy won that title.
It was very confusing.
Yes, it was.
I
was
was
confusing.
cool with Sammy becoming champion. I just felt like he could have benefited from having like at least a month or 2 month title reign. Like him losing the title after 8 days, it was just like I don't think that was the right call. I mean, I knew he was going to be a transitional champion anyway,
Right.
but he could have had like a couple of title defenses before losing it, just to further establish his resume and his character, et cetera, et cetera.
So just to preface this, Darby Allin earlier this year over in AEW was given a surprise championship match against MJF.
Yes.
In his hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He proceeded to win. Jaw dropping, shocker. Our jaws were on the floor.
Right.
Exactly.
I couldn't believe it.
He then proceeds to have a 35-day reign. In that title reign, defended the belt 7 times.
I think, yeah. He had a bet. But he did have, during Darby's title, he did have that banger with Tommaso Ciampa.
He did.
That was a banger.
That banger with MJF at Double or Nothing where he lost the title. We were in attendance for that too. Me and you, Mac.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that to me is how you book a transitional champion.
Yeah. I agree.
It was this. It felt like an experiment that failed very quickly.
Right.
Like they attempted to put the on him in Saudi Arabia, and instantly seeing all the backlash that happened, because there was a lot.
It was a lot of backlash.
It was, as soon as they saw that backlash, they did it and changed it, and like, Phil, we need you back yesterday.
Exactly.
So, I mean, only though they do have a story to tell with it now, because Sammy has been crashing out ever since.
Yeah.
He feels that the title was stolen from him.
He feels like he's been rigged. He's felt like he's been like screwed out the title.
Yeah, which you can make a story out of that.
Right.
That vibe of his conspiracy character that he originally had during his original hero run.
It's a conspiracy against me.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting to see. So that is of Friday Night SmackDown. So before we go, I just want to ask a couple extra questions. So I want to ask your favorite, your least favorite, your surprise, and your disappointing moment of the evening.
I'll go first.
Yep.
My favorite moment of the evening was definitely the KO Punk match. For a first time ever match between these two, they wrestle like they've been doing it against each other for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I love when people can I love when wrestlers can come together for the first time and just instantly have chemistry.
Right.
My least favorite part was Julia and Blake Monroe. Two of the most talented female wrestlers we got on not just the SmackDown roster, but WWE roster in general. And you don't even give them a match. Terrible.
Yeah.
And the most pleasant surprise that I have is probably Punk and Orton sharing the ring together. I don't know. SmackDown felt a little predictable tonight, but still a good show overall.
Yeah.
All right. This favorite Least favorite, shocker, pointer.
Disappointed. Of course, definitely have to go with Blake Monroe and Julia, especially the way they've been booking this SmackDown's women division lately. Shocker, the Shinsuke and the MFTs. I'm kind of interested to see how this is gonna play out, how this is gonna all build up. Definitely, how this is all gonna play out. Being that now Shinsuke has a partner that was from New Japan, Kyoki. But one of my favorites had to be K- KO and Punk, because that was like the first time them fighting each other for the first time ever, which I was definitely looking forward to. Being that I didn't I like being that I didn't expect him KO to return so soon, which we knew he was gonna return, but I just didn't expect him to win that fatal 4-way and go on to face Punk, which I say it was a pretty good match. So who knows how SmackDown's gonna go for the next couple months or so this year. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. All right. So my favorite was Hiromu Tanahashi appearing. Y'all don't know who he is. He is.
Yeah. Kyoki, yeah.
We all know, but like Marie said, and like Kyrie said, if y'all never watched him, go watch his stuff.
Yeah.
Man's a demon ring. His favorite. My favorite was actually Tiffany Stratton and Lash, because it's the same women every single week.
Yeah.
And then my surprise was Sammy fully turning heel. It's needed. We've been playing a game of, oh, is he not, is he not. Oh,
right.
He's finally lost it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel this is what Sammy needs. And then my disappointer, Julia Blake. The fact that Blake Monroe's been on the main roster for almost 8 weeks now and has not had a single match, that's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what type of behavior that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That type of behavior puts you in the bitch note.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
One final question for y'all. Out of 10,
yeah.
What would y'all rate this episode?
I would give this episode of SmackDown a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. I have to give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Great main event, pretty good heel turn. The only thing that weighs it down is that the show felt a little too predictable tonight.
Yeah, I agree. It was too predictable for me.
Lucky 7 us the board.
Mm-hmm.
No? Well, folks, that's going to do it. SmackDown has come to an end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what you thought comment your thoughts on SmackDown, comment your thoughts on honestly anything that's happened during the week. Know that we have our big show coming up on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So this has been your folks, the Internet Screwjobs. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Adios, everybody.
Adios.
Adios. Peace.
Peace.